life moving forward, brother. I would love to, get your insight, because you shared some really exciting news with me.
I did.
Really exciting news. And, I'm number one, so happy for you. So I'll let you say.
So, at 45 years old, I am about to be a dad.
So cool.
And
cool.
That was something I don't come from like the best background. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I was always like, I'm never going to have kids. It's not my thing. I don't like it, whatever. And I remember being at your house, sitting in your living room 7-8 years ago, whatever it was. And I was talking to you and Carrie, and I was like, guys, I don't think I could ever be a dad. Because you had just at Braxton, and you guys were going through this transition, and you could tell how happy you were, and like you'd hold him and you'd have this look, and I'm like, I don't know. That's not me, man. That's not me. You know what I mean? And I remember talking to you, and you guys I was talking about my dog, right? Because I was like, I love my dog more than I love anything, right? Yep. And I remember Carrie looking at me and being like, because you guys had sushi at the time, right?
Or Lexi.
Yeah. And I remember her looking at me and said, the second I had a baby, I didn't care about my dog at all. And she was like, prior to that dog was my world. She's like, it changes. And so now I'm getting, tomorrow my wife and I are literally hiking to one of the tops of the mountains out there in Evergreen, Colorado. And we are going to open an envelope that's going to tell us
amazing
whether we're having a little girl or a little boy. I don't even need to tell anybody who I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm hoping it's a little boy because that's all I know.
Yes.
But man. So we've been out here in Colorado for about 2 months, and we are looking for a house.
Love
so
it.
I think we're going to be relocating out here and
cool.
Trying some new plans and having a new baby. And
oh my God, it's amazing, man. It's such a what I will say is the amount of, because I went through certain points too where I was like, I was unsure.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little bit younger, I was like, I really don't know.
Right.
But I think there's not in I guess, however people want to take this, I feel like there's not enough good people having kids, right? Because what value you can bring to a child in this world and their outlook is going to be so valuable, right? So like just the stuff we're talking about right now, you being able to share that with your baby is going to be so cool, right? And it'll come over time and come in stages, but the amount of like fulfillment that you will get out of that, like you and your wife, right? Because it's all these moments, right? It's this now everybody's gonna say, oh, it's gonna go by quick and it's gonna this and but I would say like the first year for me, it was being super supportive, right? So it's like you're supportive because really the mom is way more important the first year.
She's the lifeline.
Way more important. It's like you, as a dad, you feel kind of helpless. I did at least. I was kind of like, okay, I'm not providing the food here. Like it's, you're doing everything. And I'm just like, hey, can I help? How can I help you? Right. And then once that first year was over, it's like, okay, now the baby's getting mobile and like moving and doing different smiles and giggles, so it's like, it's so fulfilling, but there's moments that I would say like that first year, right? Like it's trying to get the baby to sleep. Right. Yeah. And I remember in our house when we had Braxton, there was for whatever reason, there was like a squeak in the floor. Yeah. And of course it's dead silent and you work. And he was one that like you had to work incredibly hard to get him to sleep. And then to lay him down, you take that deep breath and then it was the exit. Yeah. How can I get out of here? And I had this route where I would put him in his crib and then I would have to walk like out like 3 steps and then over and then hope the door didn't make any noise. Cause if he heard one creak, it was immediate crying. Back, So, but it was like those moments where I remember holding him and I was like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired right now. Like I can't, cause a lot of times it would be like Carrie would take her turn and then it was my turn. Right. So it's like, I'm in here, it's my turn. And it was like, I remember thinking to myself in those moments, I'm like, I am exhausted. All I want to do is just go sleep. Right. And this baby's crying or upset and I'm walking around, I'm trying to sing the little songs and do the things and whatever. And I was like, there's going to be a time where I'm going to look back on this and hope like I'm going to wish that I enjoyed this moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like and that was something that for whatever reason, it was kind of like that stuck with me. So I tried always like in those moments where I was so tired, I was like, okay, just take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. Right. And it's like those type of moments because it'll go by so quick.
Cause you never get again.
Yeah.
You know,
but it's going to be so cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, just even talking about that stuff is like, it's
you completely change when you talk about it. Like it's,
and now, even now, man, it's like now they're finally like they're getting older now at 7 and 9 where they're getting into sports and they're, we're talking about different things with discipline and hard work. And if they want to achieve certain things and, so you're getting to, I'm getting to share all that. And, then, of course with you and your wife, it's going to be neat. I think a lot of parents don't understand how much kids watch and absorb. Right. And I think that, especially new parents now, it's not so much what you say, it's what you do.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think by and large across, let's just say all aspects of life, I think that's also now we live in a society where there's so much talk and not enough action.
Completely agree.
So your action, because that's what we've seen is like, okay, I could talk until I was blue in the face sometimes, but it's like, okay, well, if our boys see me working hard, right, it's like, well, that's what I'm going to take. And then I think about my dad and I saw him work hard.
Exactly.
Like incredibly hard.
He set your barrier.
Yes.
Right?
And so for me, it was like, well, that's the standard.
Yep.
I've got to always try to live up to that.
Yes.
Right. And so that's something where they look and watch, and it's not so much the talking, because I think a lot of parents, you get caught up in the talking and it's like, well, if you say one thing, but you do something different.
Yeah. They get that.
They
right?
do. And they pick up on it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like, okay, what standard are you going to set? And then that kind of goes full circle back to good people having kids. It makes the world a better place. Yeah. Right. So it's like I think that, you being a dad is going to be a good thing, man. It's going to be really good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you're going to see him grow up.
Dude,
I'm going to get a little girl.
Are you nervous about it?
I don't know yet. I don't know. Tomorrow, this might be the first time that I actually feel nervous about it. Right. Because like up to this point, it's just like this thing that exists, kind of like this alien, you know what I mean?
Yep. You don't know.
But tomorrow, it's the first step of it getting a personality. You know what I mean? Because you're like, it's a little boy or it's a little girl. That's a defining thing.
It is.
Know?
If you enjoyed that clip, you can watch the full episode right here. And to watch another clip, click right here.